Oh, man. Alrighty. Let's see here. For some reason, I don't know if my audio is working on my actual... Yeah. Well, hopefully you can hear me. Yes, I cannot listen to myself over my laptop unlike, Oh, there's Vixie. Hi, Vixie. Let me know if you have any problems hearing me or the game. For some reason the audio isn't coming through on the laptop, and that's what I usually watch the live stream on. I figured, try something different. We'll try a game called, Ryzom. Or Ryzom. Also known as the Saga of Ryzom. So, it came out in September 2004. Yep, then you're hearing it correctly. Wind and the mic. So I don't know. I've got music turned down a little bit, but not too much. Yes, this game came out in September 2004, and if you know your MMO history, you'll know what came out in November of 2004. I had to do a little refresher course, and yes, it was World of Warcraft that came out. Yeah, there isn't really any music playing right now. There is no music playing, so... we've got sound. Music is actually up slightly when it is actually active in the game. It's up slightly higher than the FX. And you will constantly hear wind blowing. Just all the wind. That's the problem. Whenever I go to right-click to drag the camera kind of snaps in a certain direction. I'm not quite sure how I can get that to stop. So let's send out the tweet. We will, as the wind intensifies, we will continue on. I started the tutorial a little bit. So far the game, what little I've played kind of does remind me of Anarchy Online mixed with a little bit of, I don't know, maybe a little bit of Elder Scrolls, a little bit, definitely Guild Wars 1, because you cannot jump in this game. I'm hitting the spacebar right now and you can't jump. We're locked in ramp world. All the ramps in all the world belong to us. But if you want to jump, you're out of luck. So, I've already visited the fighter trainer here. Leveled up a little bit. I think, I don't know if this game even has levels. Actually, yeah. Oh yeah, I should probably also show you the key commands first. Look at all these. You've got all the keybinds. All the keybinds. I've seen more. I've seen more in Lotro, but still. They have keybinds for everything. They have keybinds for previous words. Edit keys, yeah. Wow, just craziness. So, no. And apparently little auto greetings and stuff like that. There's also quite a few emotes. Negative attitude. Gesture. Not as many as Lotro, but like quite a few. Quite a few, so that's pretty impressive, you know? And this game, so much wind, my hair doesn't move. It is super hair. Yeah, so I went and changed some of the keybinds to match some of the common keybinds you see in other MMOs. For example, I made my friends list. I have one friend that I made when I first tried to load this on my Windows 10 laptop, and that was kind of weird because it shifted the entire game down and off to the right a little bit. Yes, because you could not see They told me to follow my mission on the radar, but you couldn't see the radar. This entire side of the screen was gone. You could not see it. And then like the lower half of my character, you could only see her from the shoulders up. You could only see it from here, and then like the chat was cut off and part of the mission. So, and I checked the scaling of the game versus the scaling of, or like the resolution on the monitor, and it's 1920 by 1080, and that's what the game was set to. So, I'm not sure if there's still something wonky going on. It could just be me. But there are definitely people who still play this game. There was someone complaining about how you couldn't jump in the game, and therefore they were not going to play it anymore, which, you know, obviously they haven't played Guild Wars 1 at all, or the original Guild Wars. Ooh, what is this? I have not checked this out. Forming a team, fighting with a weapon. Oh, so it's basically just kind of little... Fight panel. Oh yes, there's also something in this game. Whoa. There's also something in this game. Yeah, I know you can't jump. I'm hitting the space bar. You cannot jump. There's also something in this game called stanzas. Let's first take a look at our at all of our little areas here. So you got that, you've got advanced stats for exploration and stuff. And this is, I say it's like the Elder Scrolls games in that when you use a weapon or a magic, you level up that thing just through use. It's like, I found this also in like EverQuest 2, where if you jump off a cliff or if you drink so much, you know, alcohol, you slowly build up a progress bar, and so you become less resistant to fall damage when you jump off a bunch of different cliffs. And when you drink a ton of alcohol, you become more and more resistant to alcohol. And there's that, and there's that. There was Hamin. I have 2 titles so far, Refugee and Hamin. Hamin apparently meaning hominid? Yeah, and there are different factions. There's 4 different races total. You've got the little trikers, which are these little monkey people who are super cute and everything. I'm playing the Mantis, which is kind of their elf-like people. They're more about elegance and grace and all that stuff, and, you know, they do exploit the environment, but it's only to make the world, you know, look more pretty. So, and the trekkers are just like, you know, they're naturalists. They're pretty much libertarians, where do as you please. You know, you don't have to always serve the group. You can serve yourself. That type of deal. Caravan. Those are kind of the, I don't know. Because when I first tried to make a character, oh no, the Caravan is the overall faction. That's the faction we belong to, or, you know, we serve with, or the Mantis and the Trikers. And then the other one is the Zerai. That's kind of the really, really weird one. Like they're basically like the trolls from World of Warcraft. They wear like facial masks and everything, and they're kind of a cross between South Pacific kind of culture and like Indian mysticism and stuff like that. And then you've got the Furos, which they're kind of the orc-like people, except they look human, like more hairy humans. Actually, here, I'll show you what a Furos looks like. This guy, right here. First person, there we go. He's a Furos. They come from a desert area of the world. Oh yes, I have it on, so like whenever you select someone, you get this awesome, crazy, like, targeting reticle around them, just so you know that you're targeting them. They get all shiny. But yeah, that's what the Furos look like. So everyone is still fairly human looking. There's like no outlandish character designs, but I don't know, it's pretty cool. Let's see here. So I was going to go talk to her. Let's get some more action going. Missions. So I've completed the first 2. This one was kind of interesting because you couldn't kill any of the prey that you were hunting. You had to just look at them. And I think down here in actions, kind of like with Anarchy Online, you've got standing, running, dodge, move. 2 buttons of your mouse. Attack, extract, invite, leave team, talk, that type of stuff. But stand, which is apparently the sit button? Wait a second here. I'm confused. Oh, sitting, okay. Stand. There you go. I'll have to change that to X. So that's just like with Anarchy Online. Running? Walking? Okay. So basically those are just your toggles. Dodge. You'll try to parry melee attacks. Otherwise, you will try to dodge them. Well, that's kind of interesting to know. That's some new stuff that I haven't bothered looking at. And then there's actions. So I'm leveling up my fight right now. Use item enchant, upgrades. So what you really want to do is you want to upgrade kind of these things and try to keep them going for your fight. Melee fight, range fight. And this game can get kind of complicated. I don't know how to find the page with all the stanzas on it yet, but we'll eventually find that one. Then of course, occupations, info. Nope, that's not it either. I think I actually have to visit the trainer and actually show you that one. So let's go back to missions. Hunters and prey. Gather the results of the hunt, accept. Okay, good. You have another mission. I have another mission for you. The camp cook's provisions are running low. We'll have to remedy the situation. I'm counting on you to provide food for your companions. Get ready. You're going to hunt some Bodok. Be careful though, Bodok move in large herds. If you don't feel ready for this mission, don't hesitate to first learn how to hunt U-bows and improve yourself by training. You will be able to learn new fighting techniques or powers which will make your mission easier. Don't worry, there's no hurry. Take your time. Once you have completed this mission, bring me back what you have gathered. Okay. So, slightly more difficult mission, and this guy, we'll visit him. I can't develop my skills, quote unquote. I can't really level up. Actually, have I just leveled up? Huh. I need to... Apparently I leveled up again. I have more action abilities. Alright, so everything's level 2. So let's go taunt. Self-heal sounds pretty cool. And vulnerability sounds interesting because you can't move. Provides invulnerability and insensitivity to all magic, but forbids all action. So you can be invulnerable and just stand there, I think. But you're stuck standing there. You can't really do anything. You just kind of are impervious while your fellow players kind of carve down the boss or whatever's killing you. All right, self-heal stamina. I think I'm gonna go with the self-heal stamina because they really pounded in that you need to do you need to keep your stamina up there. So stamina is our big resource for this if you're going with a fighting tune. And then otherwise if you're a crafter, you want to focus on your focus, and then sap is what you use for casting spells. So this is weird because usually spell casting stuff is blue and this is like maybe a green or something like that, but they reversed it here. And then stamina is usually like a yellow or something, and then HP is red, which also looks, if you're not looking, is kind of a similar red to the, it's a pinkish color really, but it's kind of similar to the hit points in the stamina bar, so. Either way, let's go restore stamina to the caster. Alright. So we can hunt Yuubos. Hi, little Yuubo. I'm gonna attack you now. I'm gonna follow you first. Get back here, you bastard. Alright, so you've got like several different types of attacks. Increase damage, and that's another thing that they try to pound home, is that you want to kind of bounce between your different types of attacks, because if you don't, the AI will actually learn. Might as well just pause the game. If you don't bounce between your attacks, the AI will learn what you're doing and get wise to you. Like, they'll start dodging your attacks and everything. Like, so if you do a bunch of accurate attacks... Well, that was a kind of a shitty Yuubo anyway. Let's go find a smarter one. Oh, wait. Yeah, wait. We've got to quarter this one. We got to quarter. Take all. Where's the other one? Where's the little bastard that just died around here? Oh, is he alive? Oh, and the little eyeball there means that they can see you. So, like, if you're trying to sneak up and spy on the critters that you're hunting, they will actually either try to attack you or try to follow you and point you out. So that it's impossible to learn any information about them. Because some of that is that you have to learn information about them. So let's see here. Wow, okay. Boop. I'll take all your stuff. It's kind of cool too, because your inventory actually reflects the weight. Like, the weight of the bag is 22.26 pounds, and that will affect your movement speed. It'll slow you down if you pack up the if you pack your too much stuff. If you try to carry 500, you know, gigantic stones in your inventory, it'll weigh you down. Kind of like with Age of Conan, actually. So there's a lot of stuff here that also reminds me of Age of Conan. So, my dappers. Apparently that's my currency is dappers. I'm a dapper fellow. Alright, so let's keep kind of grinding these little things down. This is your default, so that doesn't use up any stamina, but like I said, you want to bounce between these two? Oh wow. I think we're quickly out-leveling these guys. Ew. Poor little Yuubo. They're kind of cute. They're like ugly little guinea pig-like things. Cross between... That looks really familiar. It looks like a... Hey, how's it going? Like a dog and a little, like, I want to say antelope, but it's not. A guinea pig, zebra, rat-like thing? And the trunk reminds me of, like, an elephant shrew. Oh, no, armadillo. Oh, did you just poop? Stupid little thing. Come on. There we go. Quarter. I look so happy there, just dead. Alright, so have I actually gained anything from this? Doesn't tell you... I can't find any improvement points or skill points yet. Tapir! Yeah, that's what it was. A little tapir. And this is very kind of a weird game with, the aesthetic is weird. I mean, you've got all these mushrooms around, so it kind of reminds me of Morrowind from Elder Scrolls. But at the same time, it's a very tribal-looking game. Like, apparently everyone shows midriff in this game. It's like World of Warcraft. Midriffs for everyone. So, how about you? What you got for me? I've got 10 more skill points, so I can upgrade my heal life. Learn, please. So, oh, hang on. Alright, so I wonder if I am able to go finally hunt these things. I should be able to. I know they were like all the way over here. Alright, little Yubas. Alright. Everything's all red. I don't remember it looking like that before. Feels like I just ran a little. It feels like I'm actually running a little bit faster now. But these guys are kind of cool looking. They got like tiny little beady eyes. Ah, let me get my camera under control. They're like a cross between a beetle and like a pig. Only they got these gigantic wide eyes. Look at that. That's like one of the craziest looking things. Almost like another gigantic guinea pig. I don't know why I keep calling them guinea pigs. Come on, heavy attack. I wonder, can I like move? I can kind of strafe it a little bit. They do allow strafing. Camera. I need to corner it before it disappears. There we go. Whoo! Alright, loot 6 plain forest Barak meats. Of at least quality 6. That's the other thing. Is that you have quality levels on your crafting materials, just like with Anarchy Online. Oh. Hey, how's it going? See, they'll herd around you. Apparently this game is known for its AI, having really kind of interesting AI. Oh! So you gotta kind of be careful. Like, I'm not sure if these things will, like, necessarily attack me. Just because they're gathering around me? Oh! I'm kind of almost dead. Quarter, please. Take off. I'm just gonna move around this way before something hits me. Yeah, disabled for 1 minute. 23 seconds. Oh, jeez. We have not heard music yet. And yes, I am very much was almost dead there. It's okay, it's all good. A little bit of a challenge. Oh, hey, how's it going, big fella? See, I don't know how to... You kind of sneak up behind them. It's like they have eyes in the back of their heads. They can see you. Heal life, please. Heal my life. 34 seconds. I don't know. You can put attacks and stuff like that on auto if you want. I don't care if it's night. Get away from me, you weird little tapier thing. Oh, jeez. Stop that. Parry, parry, jeez. Wait, am I set to parry? I'm set to dodge. I wonder if parry would work. Let's try parrying. And I survived that better than not. I just need 3 more. Come on, attack, please. I seem to do a little bit better. Oh, there's level of the target. It's 8. How do I see my level? Go. I need 2 more meats. Oh well. Ah, little guys. I'm just gonna go this way. Whoa! Oh, Hi! Let me turn on some light for you. Ah! They're following me! They're all following me! Here, hi. How about you come away from the herd? Come away from the herd. There we go, let's attack you. Accurate attacks seem to work against them pretty well. Let's quarter you up. Noms. Alright, so we've got all of our meats, our tasty, tasty meats. And apparently, here's the other thing, is that extracting stuff like this, we'll get to that, I'm pretty sure, soon, but sometimes that, you know, takes an actual team to do the crafting, or the gathering for crafting. So, good luck with that. Although, like I said, there are still people playing this game. They seem to be pretty into it, so... And so far, the veteran players seem to be pretty welcoming. I've not been trolled or anything like that, or treated nastily or anything like that. Everyone's pretty decent so far. Yeah, commie. So yeah, you've got the 2 factions. You've got the people who worship the commies, which are like the forest, like the living forest spirit type people. And then you've got the people who worship the goddess Jenna. Part of the caravan faction, I guess. Missions, actually. Give 1 item. Alright, give 8. At least quality level 6. Info. So let's take a look. Quality level 8. So we got him off of level 8 stuff. The food. So it cannot be sold to a merchant. Well, that's good. They it looks like at least this particular this particular quest item can't accidentally be sold to merchants, unlike some other games that I've seen. Cannot be used to craft. Alright. Color beige. They even go into the description of the color. Ecosystem it came from was the forest. Family bottock meat. Okay. And yes, and quality level, of course. Woohoo! Quality level does affect a lot of stuff. Customizing fighting actions. Alright, an action is made up of stanzas. Once you have acquired stanzas from trainers, they are yours for good, and you can use them as you wish to make up new actions. You can change an existing action by right-clicking on an action on the action bar and then choosing Edit Action. You can also create a new action by clicking on a free space and choosing New Action. Let's look at an existing action to understand how it works. If you have the Increased Damage action, edit it. The window which open contains the stanzas which make up the action. You can see two kinds of stanzas, the options and the credits. So, increased damage, edit action. Just to close our inventory there. So here we go. We got default attack, increased damage 1, and stamina credit. Alright. Let me see your options and credits. Alright. The options determine the nature, the power, and the functionalities of your action. You can add options to your action using the Add Option button. The more options there are in your action, or the more powerful those options are, the more option points your action uses. Points shown in yellow. Credits enable you to balance an action which is not balanced cannot be learned. For your action to work, you must balance the option points total with the credit points total in green. Okay. The total number of credit points must equal to or higher than the total number of option points. Ow, my head hurts already. Credit stanzas are essential for the balance of an action even though they result in penalties. The stamina cost credit, for example, means that your action costs stamina points. Stamina credit, okay. So, composition. I don't feel comfortable closing that just yet. Add credit. Max factor 2. Increased damage. Okay. It's compatible with all of those. Okay. These stats depend on your equipped weapon. Success rate, stamina cost 2. So, we got 5 and then minus 6, okay. Okay, so those are your option points, your credit points, and in effect you need to or higher than the total. Okay, so this is all balanced then, according to them. I'm just kind of trying to figure this out because this is kind of new. So new. Vixie's brain shut off a few minutes ago. Yes, this requires math. I don't think I have anything to add to it. Alright, so it's not as difficult as it kind of seems like it would be, but hopefully, hopefully it'll be good. Great, I see that you had a good hunt. Your fighting techniques are improving, and you seem to have a good start towards becoming a hunter worthy of the title. However, you should know that a fighter can only fully master his art if he learns how to develop his own techniques. This is not an easy task, I grant you, but it is of the utmost importance. Learn as many technique stanzas as you can from your trainers, and use them to develop new, personalized actions which are better adapted to your needs. You should start trying straight away. Come back and see me as soon as you feel ready so that you can move on to the next stage. So basically these are kind of like action macros. Develop skills. Oh, HP credit upgrade. Okay. Learn that too. Increased damage. I don't have enough points for that one. Ooh, look at all these. Shielding. I've got all kinds of stuff now. So much to choose from.
Watching your stream while I listen.
Yes, I know. What do you think of it?
First you complain about math, and now there's learning all kinds of stances? What?
Basically, your actions aren't just your actions here. You can edit them. Edit action. So, you can add an option. Kind of like with that. So, as long as your credit balances out with your option attacks, you can do that. It's a match there.
I don't know, man. This seems like way overcomplicated.
Add an option. Accuracy. Cast is impossible. So this is like the option points are higher than the credits. So add credit. Consumes 3 hit points. Now that's balanced. Okay, so it's basically, that's what they mean by balancing attacks. So, I'm editing my attacks here. Kind of combining accurate and damage. Increased damage with accuracy. So let's see here. We get like a difficulty bonus. Accurate attack consumes like more stamina now. Increased damage, however, is going to be 80%. And I don't know.
Increased damage to them, Vixie, not to her.
Increased damage to them, yeah.
Yeah, he's asking if the attacks hurt you.
Seems counterproductive. No, the attacks do not hurt me. They hurt the enemy, and we're just
it's just that she's tweaking the damage.
Yeah, I'm tweaking the damage. So you don't just tweak the damage
it
by...
consumes 3 HP.
Oh yeah, you can make it so that your attack also injures you, and that's the tit for tat. So you do more damage to the enemy, but it also shaves a couple of health points. Yeah. So, and it's interesting so far because we're used to just thinking of, swapping out weapons and trading, damage and, stamina costs and all that just by swapping out weapons. But here, you actually have to go in and edit your powers. So, let's see here if I can edit self-heal stamina. Add option, restore life. So, when I do self-heal stamina, it will also restore some bit of life. But because the cast points are 20 and my credit points are 10, I need to add a credit. I need to add a tat somewhere. So let me see here about editing the health option. Add option, restore stamina. Again, the option points are 20, but the credit points are 10, so that's impossible. I need to add a tat for those. Tits and tats. Wait a second. Alright, so it's like balancing chemistry almost. Alright, so Hunters and Prey 4. Fight of the Predators. Alright, so we're actually going to be hunting predators, it seems like. We have a problem. Last night our scouts found a dead buck far from its usual migration route. It looks like it was dragged there, then savagely disemboweled. We're positive that another animal is responsible. The wounds match those caused by a carnivore's teeth. The animal responsible for this attack is very crafty. It looks as if the buttock was somehow isolated from its herd before being killed. Then the carcass was dragged into a ditch where it couldn't be seen. If this creature is capable of attacking buttock, it's capable of attacking Haman. The dead buttock was found at the eastern edge of the hunting grounds. Please explore the place and find out what type of creature carried out this attack. So I think this is another observation mission. Could be that we need to attack this predator that's hunting the buttocks. I'm not sure. It sounded almost as if they wanted us to level up a little bit, so I might go and grab that so I can level up my self-heal and my stamina heal. Which is kind of cool.
Missions are literally granted to you by people that sell missions or something?
They're, well, no, they're mission heads. They don't sell them. At least I don't think I'm trading any money for them.
But essentially, instead of like actually naturally running around and getting missions, you have to go to the person that hands them out.
Yeah, that's how it is in most MMOs. Like with Lotro, you go to the next quest hub. I'm still in the tutorial area, so I'm first learning how to hunt.
Oh, so maybe when it gets into the main game, the quest givers will spread out a bit. Okay.
Yeah. So, and I wonder, is there anyone here who can teach me crafting? Because I should really maybe have some better armor. What do I have equipped? Basic refugee top of durability. So, let's see here.
Should really have some better armor, she says, sitting around in a loincloth.
Well, it says that I've got basic armor on right now. So let's see here.
Oh, yeah,
Protection
it's
is
real basic.
It says I have forearm pads on, but I don't think I see any forearm pads. I see myself running around in this. Alright, so hit points.
You are in a loincloth bikini.
So let's head back. I'm not quite sure what a lot of this info says compared to other armor. I haven't seen other types of armor here. I know I've seen people running around. I guess I've seen people running around in armor, but I don't know the stats on it, so I don't know how good my armor is. Is it going to be able to stand up to whatever predator I'm supposed to be hunting?
I don't know.
I'm going to walk around town. Yeah, it's a very kind of primitive kind of feeling. I mean, it's weird. It's like a cross between the aesthetic is like a cross between Warcraft and the Amazon, like some kind of Amazon tribe. Kind of almost like Age of Conan. This game kind of does remind me a bit of Age of Conan a bit.
What it reminds me of is like it kind of looks like a lesser cousin to Monster Hunter, visually. Well, actually, what it looks like is like an early Monster Hunter, maybe.
Chiang the Strong. So that's like what one of the, not the Furus, but the other guys look like. They're kind of weird. They wear like the tribal masks and everything. See if he's got any missions. Oh, arrival at camp. Oh, so that's the, Gravest Sin and everything. So we've got like all of these to do before we can even get to the mainland. But Can only be taken once. Aww. I thought that I had already... Oh, that's because I have to keep doing that other person's missions, I think. And then I can go off and learn how to craft my own armor and everything. So let's just go hunt this predator. There are, like, oh, camp guide. Maybe that could help me. I guess everybody's under kind of a truce right now. I have something I'd like to ask you. I have so many questions right now. I have so many questions. How can I help you, Felicity? If you are looking for a master to give you training, just tell me the skill that you want to develop and I'll direct you to the trainer in question. So combat, magic, craft. Ooh. Craft, please. How do I craft? You should visit Sturga Hamla, the master craftsman, but be warned, he doesn't appear to be in a very good mood. You'll find him in the southeastern part of camp. Come back to see me if you'd like to try out another profession. Alright, and so, yeah, your contact is up here. Yeah, that's, I was talking earlier about how I couldn't really play this on my Windows 10 PC, laptop, so I don't know if it's just the laptop or what.
Yeah, your laptop has so many issues, I'm not sure if it's all Windows 10 based or not.
Yeah.
Some of it seems to be, though.
Let's see what missions he has. Alright, Future Artisan. Learn the basics of crafting by making boots. Accept. I think I need boots. Yes, I'm probably stepping on terrible, terrible thorns right now. What we have... What have we here? A new arrival. A new arrival? Let me introduce myself. My name is Sturga Hamla. I'm the representative of the modest people on this accursed island. Look around you at this miserable camp that we're jammed into, lodged under the same sign as the other Haman tribes. A prisoner of this island, I'm obliged to rub shoulders with the fierce barbarians of the desert who swear by arms. The Tricker or Tricker? Probably the Tricker. A sub-race that once were Mattis slaves, and the Zorai, mystical crazies and followers of Marduk. Marduk is the other god. Although the kami are what they're kind of generally referred to. But my people, the proud Mattis people, yeah, the Mattis are kind of dicks. They're kind of the high elves, you know, we're too good for all these underlings here. But my people, the proud Mattis people, assigned to me the weighty task of teaching crafting to any Haman who wishes to be taught, regardless of their race. If you think that it is impossible to rebuild a civilization by the sword alone, then I can do nothing for you. But if you're really here to learn about crafting, I will make it my duty to teach you. The Mattis have proven their superiority over the other peoples by their refinement and intelligence. We are great builders and know better than anyone how to use our hands to make civilized items out of crude materials. We are manipulators.
My brain's bigger than yours.
Alright, so we can always go back to hunting the predator there, but let's see how far we can get in this. Come on then, I warn you, I don't like wasting my time, so you'll have to be conscientious. Before trying anything complicated, show me that you're capable of something easy. Make me a pair of boots. You have the required tool. Even the most stupid of Hamans can do it. Take these raw materials. They're of poor quality, but they have the advantage of being suitable for the crafting of any kind of item. Complete this task and then come back to me.
Show me what you got.
Genetic raw materials. To craft an item, you must first place the appropriate tool in your right hand. To do this, right-click on the rightmost slot of your action bar, then select the tool you want. Right hand. There we go. Refugee crafting tool for armor. There we go. And it's apparently two-handed. Okay, in this case you have to make a pair of boots. As boots are considered armor, you should select your armor crafting tool. Now that you have the correct tool equipped, you should start a crafting action. Your actions can be found in the middle section of the action bar. Alright, use enchantment. Alright, basic extraction. Mantis armor crafting. To craft a pair of boots, click on the armor crafting action in the craft an item window, which will appear. Boop. Ah, oh god, can't read. Click on the title slot in the upper left. Light boots, basic quality. Top left, and select the plan of the item that you want to make. Then assign materials to different parts of your item by clicking on all slots, lining, padding, blah blah blah. When all the slots are filled, click on the craft item button at the bottom right. Warning, your attempt to craft the item may fail partially or completely. If it's a partial failure, your raw materials are used up and the final item is of lesser quality. If it's a total failure, you lose nothing and receive nothing. You just have to try it again. Well, that's...
You lose. Good day, sir.
Show me what you got! That's Vixie in chat. So... Basic boots. Alright, so clothes.
While I'm listening to you play this, I'm also peeking in on your video, but I'm also playing Minecraft. Because I'm watching you do this, and I'm like, speaking of crafting, I've been working on this little level.
Alright. Make item. I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious to see what happens if I try to, like, put, like, teeth in there or something like that. Because it said I could do that. See, look at that. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Where was this? Remove. See, I could put teeth in here. Durability, wow, that raises the durability by quite a lot. Putting teeth in your lining. Remove. How about this? Put buttock teeth. Oh, that's a protection. That adds protection. Sweet.
Wow, this sounds like it's going to be a very complicated crafting system.
Hey, at least you don't, like, if you fail, you don't destroy everything you're working on. I actually kind of like this. I mean, at most, you make a lower quality item than you were expecting to make.
Like, unless it's a complete failure, in which case you just lose everything you used.
No, you don't.
Isn't that what he said?
No, that's the exact opposite. You just retry it. You don't lose anything. Unlike other games where you lose everything if you fail.
Or at least lose one of the things you're trying to do.
Here you don't lose anything if it's a complete failure. You just go back and retry it. Which is, like I said, incredibly forgiving compared to, like, some of the other MMOs we've seen.
It's incredibly forgiving, but at the same time, look at how advanced this crafting system is. It's going to take forever to get these resources as is.
Oh,
obviously,
yeah, we haven't
nice
even... This is just the crafting person. We haven't even been to the foraging person to look for our raw materials yet.
Yeah, this is just the crazy stuff that you've just happened across by this point. There's already a multitude of options.
Alright, good, but there's not really much to be proud of. The needlework is coarse and the overall quality is mediocre. That said, everyone has to start somewhere.
I think I could do better.
I thought you were going to make a mediocre reference. Mediocre! Throw some boots back at me.
No, if he was a big rough guy, maybe I would go with the mediocre. But no, he was punks.
You're only just learning, and I honestly didn't expect any better from a first try. Now we can start your training. Oh, goody.
No, it's like training.
Yeah, I've got, I gain experience points, and I still don't know what level I'm at, but whatever, you know, it's all good. Quality, precision, elegance, and beauty. Those are the manufacturer's marks of Mattis work. Try to improve your skills by copying ours. Please do. I think I will. Future artisan. Buy raw materials and use them to craft boots. Sure. To craft an item of good quality is not enough to have an appropriate tool or even competence. The main problem of all crafters is to find the right raw materials. You need, of course, the right materials for the item you wish to create. For example, to obtain the stuffing for a piece of armor, you can use oil. But wood or sap would be useless. Therefore, you must make sure to gather all the necessary materials before starting on crafting an item. There are 3 ways to acquire raw materials. Buy them from merchants, quarter them from creatures you hunt, or harvest them from the ground. As you have proven you know how to craft boots, we will continue along that path. Take this money, go to the raw materials merchant, and buy from her what you need to craft a pair of boots. Craft a pair of boots and report to me. Simple, right? I will wait here. I'm just gonna take your money and go hunt the tiger. Boop.
Tiger.
New mission! Run off with this dude's money. Alright, so going this way. Why am I going this way?
I don't know.
No opacity? Okay. Oh, actually. Missions, please. Crime scene. There we go. I knew I had to go out into the forest somewhere. Let's pretend to go off. That does kind of suck that if you change your mission journal, you have to actually go up and change what mission you're tracking in your radar. Although it is a very much more compact mission tracking system than, say, than Lotro, where you have a whole list of stuff on the side. Well, I guess that's over here now, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah, Matt, there's no jumping in this game. It's like Guild Wars 1. It's ramp world from here on out.
Ugh. No
That's
jumping,
not
it's
that
like
bad.
having no soul.
I wonder if I can, see what I mean when it's like skipping? Extract raw materials.
Ooh. Yeah, that was suddenly really fidgety. There's a zombie in my river.
We'll get him out. Yeah,
Get
apparently,
on
and
my
also
drink of water.
some foraging costs, what do you call it? Some foraging costs, it means that you need help. With, from like a team of people. So that stuff doesn't collapse, and like if you're mining, you have to make sure the mine isn't going to collapse, so you need to get like a team together to keep it from falling apart. Fledging Ryzom.
Weird.
Level 10. Wish I knew what level I was at. Info. Can I observe? I can follow. Oh man, that makes my character freak out. Give me a home where the buttocks roam. Meh, I said buttocks. That looks kind of weird. It's like a little swarm of insect-like things. And also, apparently, Matt, this is supposed to have pretty good AI. Oh. You know, what I should do is probably equip my knife. If, you know, I'm hunting a vicious predator.
Equip your actual attack weapon.
My actual weapon, so I don't die. Can I target myself? I can. I can actually see myself. Info. I can see my biography in English, French, and Dutch. Huh.
Doesn't show level.
I can kill myself. Target dies when it hits 0. Not in PvP.
You could hit yourself. It's just like Shadowgate.
How do I read this? Name?
Hit, self, pound. Now you're seeing stars.
Dang. It's my gauges. But how do I see me? Is this like somewhere buried in here? Like with all these numbers?
I would assume there's gotta be a character sheet somewhere, but...
I'm looking at the character sheet right now.
It still doesn't tell you anything.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't,
God.
goddammit.
I'm sorry, I'm already infuriated with this game. I can't even check what I am. I'm supposed what I can do. Ugh.
Occupation?
Ugh.
Occupational hazard? Prime roots?
I played this game
Dang,
now where I
nabbit.
have no interest.
Nope.
Because I'm gonna be spending my entire time going, what level am I? I don't even know. Please wait until I find out.
I don't want to know how to earn a title. HP. Focus. Regenerate. Intelligence. Well, it goes through like all of your little thingies here at least. Bag bulk. Resistances. Defense.
Ah, one of the calves finally grew up. Just waiting for the other one now.
I don't know anything about myself. Maybe this is a game before time. A game before time. A game that one of those that just didn't want to show levels. I don't know.
And yet there's a level up system.
Yeah, there's a level up system. Well, no, it's a point giving system. And I think maybe the levels on the monsters indicate what crafting materials they drop, the level of the crafting materials. So, but like it's like AO instead of, imagine AO if they didn't actually give you levels. Actually, no, they do, because if you subscribe to this game, instead of having access to only 125 levels, you have access to... Oh, there's not much left of the body.
Yeah, see, that doesn't pan through. The logic of no levels doesn't work even for their own game.
There's got to be levels. How do you see your level in this game? Huh? Huh. I don't know how you see your level. I'll have to look that up later. But let me see.
I don't have to play Minecraft on a stream. I kind of figured people lost interest in Minecraft, to be honest.
People have lost interest in my Minecraft. They claim that my Minecraft is boring. Weenie Ragus. There's who's responsible. Weenie Ragus, you get back here.
You weenie.
Ah! You! Oh, jeez. Screw you. Basically a wolf-like creature.
Yeah, I've seen it. It looks like a wolf and a kangaroo.
Alright, let's quarter this guy. Take go.
With a raccoon tail.
Raccoon. And also kind of a, had that weird insect look to it, too. Insect wolf. It's...
kangaroo ears and a raccoon tail. That is just really weird looking. And that's a weird strafe movement.
Here. It's skipping from side to side. I've seen it before. I can't remember what game. Whee! It reminds me. So it's turning. So what do I do now? Kill 4 weenie raguses so they are no longer a problem. Oh, fortunately we've got plenty of weenies around here. Oh shit, there's like a ton of them. I don't wanna...
This game speaks you up a facepalm.
Well, there's 4 of them there. I don't think I can take them all. It looks like they're in packs. Can I get one alone? Where's one alone? There's one over there that looks to be alone. Last thing I want. Hopefully they don't see me.
I need more trees. Why aren't the trees growing? Oh, actually one of them grew. Why aren't the other two growing?
Quarter, please. Maybe I can make some decent armor out of these things. Skip around to the other side here. There's like 3 of them there. Come here. I don't know why I can't do my increased damage attack. No! No, I'm dying! No! Attack, please! Take a... Oh, shit. The other one... These things disappear really quickly, and my arm is getting numb again. Must run. Must run. Gene, get me out of here, Gene. Ah, come on, hand. Work. Work. Damn you.
My arthritis.
No, I changed it. Hit C now. I changed it.
Apparently levels are the same as skill.
The hell is that sound?
Aaron starts looking around the pack. What's that sound? Where's it come from?
Listen, I've hunted enough weenie raguses. I don't like that. I'm hearing something other than wind howling. Oh, come on. Connect to the server, please. Keep going. And hands, stop going numb, please. Stop going numb. Huh,
No.
okay. And oh yeah, apparently this game is also known for having seasons. It's raining, snowing right now. And there's lightning.
Very frightening thing.
Ah, goddamn hand. Work, work, work.
Oh, while I'm here, Aaron, are we playing ESO yet tonight?
Yep, as far as I know
Okay.
of, we will have the ESO game.
Do we have a set plan?
Not that I know of. I thought you suggested doing
The Thieves Guild
the
and the
Thieves
Assassin's
and,
Guild stuff, yeah.
yeah, mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll actually, while you're streaming, I'll check and see if I can actually reactivate that stuff.
Okay.
I'll take a break from Minecraft in a moment. Chopping down my biggest
Jump,
lawn
do
tree.
it!
So many logs.
That's interesting. I wonder if that big sound was just the lightning overhead. Come on, hand.
Possibly.
Work. God damn it.
Wow, 36 logs. Okay.
Let's see what's over here. The bot and there's the botic. They're stampeding. Tom, 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 tom. Yeah, they are hurting. That's kind of cute.
Still waiting for that last cow to grow up.
No cows for you. All
I
right,
got
so
3
let's
grown-ups, and
go.
I'm
Let's
waiting
go
for the
turn
last
this
cow
in.
to become grown up, and then I'll make another additional 2 cows.
There's a glowing bird overhead. Inexperienced Yubo. Hi, Yubo. Yeah, so I think that's what the... I don't know. Again, I don't know how to look up the character stats.
Alright.
Go, buttocks!
I got inside, finished chopping a tree just in time for it to start raining game.
I wonder if I can be struck by lightning. Hi, buttocks. How are you?
Let's see. I should be able to figure this out pretty quickly, I think. That's a weird looking buffalo.
I know, they're so cool. I kind of like them. I just want to live with the buttocks now. The U-boats are pretty cool.
It looks like that weird mouth-breathing slimy fish thing when it's out of water. By the way, that weird thing looks perfectly normal in water. Because it's used to, like, deep ocean, so it's actually looks like a normal fish in deep ocean.
Alright, so this is one of the other creatures here. Ah! Camera. This is that one thing that is... It looks like a tapir, according to, Vixie. You see it?
Interesting. It looks like a mix between a ferret and a lizard.
It's like wigging its tail. I kind of want it as a pet now. They're so cute.
And look up a tapir. Tapir just look bigger. Not to mention they have that weird nose. That looks more like a reptile.
It looks kind of like a cross. Maybe it's an armadillo? No.
No. Could again be smaller and more rounder.
Wow, look at all these U-boats. Little sucklingly U-boats. Alright, let's go level up our stuff. Come on, hand work. God damn it, why is my hand just going numb like crazy? The moment when you realize that Matt's never seen a ferret or a lizard.
And fuck you, Vixie, I know people that own ferrets, and I've seen them.
My aunt used to own a ferret. Very stinky. Apparently you can get them with the stink glands removed. Oh wait, I should probably... Alright.
I think this is more of a time when you realize that Vixie's never seen any tapir.
The rogues are responsible, or Regis are responsible. Excellent. The danger presented by these animals should be less now. Allow me to express my gratitude and present you with this axe. It's a traditional Pharos weapon used by the Company of the Burning Spear. Handle it, see how light it is. I think you'll find it to your liking. When you're ready, come back and see me, and we'll move on to the next stage of your training. Okay. Ah! I have a new weapon.
You're right, I was gonna work on this.
Oh, sweet!
I can't.
Actually, I have... Ooh, look at that.
Stash in here.
That looks kind of interesting.
Got the code.
Alright,
Now
so
then,
let's
how's
look
it
at the
supposed to
info
enter
on this one.
I think the easiest way is on Steam.
And compare that to...
Yeah, you have a axe instead of a knife.
Alright, so damage was 12 piercing, hits per minute 40, dodge modifier. I should have probably been in dodge mode when I was using that knife. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I don't know.
Library, Elder Scrolls.
Actually, it's 10. Alright, let's see here. And then we'll go to the info on this. Yeah, much higher damage. 49 damage compared to the 12 that the knife was doing. Plus it gives an HP and stamina bonus. Awesome. Awesome.
Sign me in.
So I think we've seen a good chunk of this game. I don't know. I kind of like it so far.
It seems different, but I also can see where it can get very convoluted and confusing. Especially the deeper in you go.
Yeah, it'll become much more... I don't know. I'm interested in pursuing this further to see what's going on. Maybe after Elder Scrolls is done.
Redeem code. Son of a bitch. It says it's invalid code. I'm trying to remember who gave it to me, I think. I think it might have been Claylex, but I'm trying to remember for sure.
Well, I've added more to my stuff, so awesome, sweet, cool. I guess that's gonna be it for the live stream for Ryzom. I like the game so far. It has no jumping and no music. Yes, only the howling wind. That's all you get.
Wind and emptiness of your soul.
But still, I'd be interested in playing it a little bit more, particularly since it's a free-to-play game and I'm already paying for Lord of the Rings Online, so it would probably be...
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see about the Assassin's Guild and Thieves Guild. I think I can still do the quests. I'm not sure if I can get back into the base, though, is what I'm worried about.
I mean, otherwise we can just wander around the world, too. I mean, go down to and do some of the quests in the area, or do some more quests in Vardenfell. We've still got quests in Vardenfell. They're just not the main ones. At least I have quests. I don't know exactly if they're like PvP or whatnot, so we'll figure out something. There's always something to do in Elder Scrolls Online.
But I'm just kind of like, I'm trying to finish my solo play as quickly as possible. I'm at a point where I am regathering like the last few people I might need, and then we're gonna go fight the Moloch Ball. Hopefully that'll be this weekend. Can't promise anything. Crossing my fingers.
Okay. Alright, well, thanks for joining me. This has been Romeomoon tries Ryzom, or Ryzom, aka Saga of Ryzom. And maybe I'll come back to this game. I'm curious to see how much it does. Maybe it's just the fact, you know, it's like AO, but something different that we can try. I will see. Maybe I can convince Matt to play it. We can listen to the howling wind together. Alright, everyone, have a good night. Well, actually, we should probably tell you that we'll see you tonight on the ESO stream.
Yep. See you tonight on ESO.